Dude, that elevation gain is absolutely nuts. I was just at the base level with all the water down there before going up that. The water level is all the way down there. And we are much higher than that now. Very cool spot. Oh shit. We got here our first little stream crossing. Okay. I'm gonna bottom out. It's kind of rutted, so I wanna go forward through the middle, slowly accelerate through the center. Kicked up and we're through. Oh yeah, buddy. And now we're mudding. Oh yeah. Yeah, now we're getting back in the fucking cut. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yee. Alright, we got another creek crossing. This one looks a little bit bigger. Not a lot bigger, but a little bit bigger, but it's less rutted going into. So I should be okay. Although that far edge, I'm not even gonna lie, that shit looks kind of steep. But we'll get up it alright, I think. There we go. Yep. Didn't even have to lock the rear diff or put it in crawl mode. I'm just in 4 low. Shit, brother. Alright, this is gonna be the biggest mud area I have been through so far. In bad practice, I did not go through and check the depth of the mud because I am not following good procedure. But it's also in the middle of a fucking forest road. It's like, how deep can that shit get? You know what I'm saying? And that was like literally driving through a puddle in a Walmart parking lot. So I was, a little dippy dip. So I was correct not to be concerned about that. We are riding parallel to a stream to the right, which I think I'm gonna end up crossing like 5 fucking times. But yeah, man, just down here deep in the cut, down in the holler. This area is beautiful. It's right off the Potomac. It's all these estuaries that feed into the Potomac, all these creeks and stuff running down through this area. And the Potomac's right here too. There's campsites like off of the Potomac, and it's like the clean part of the Potomac before it gets in here. Ooh, damn, that's crazy. We have a ancient cemetery over here. Goodness gracious. The Roby Cemetery. It must be a family from around here. We are so deep in the cut right now. I literally cannot believe I'm looking at this right now. Like, the only road back here is a fire road, but there's a cemetery. What the hell? I'm not really one to be walking on cemetery land or anything like that. I would, I want to go peep it, but also like, ghosts and spirits and whatnot. I don't really believe in that stuff, but I do believe in respecting the dead and letting them rest in peace. So I just leave them alone. Like, but over here on the right, dude, like, this kind of shit is beautiful. The camera does not capture it correctly. Like, this is like, oh my god, this is some Lord of the Rings type shit. And the craziest part too, I'm a little Crocodile Dundee hat, Steve Irwin, baby. The craziest piece about being out here too is just it's so secluded and it's beautiful right now. And you can see like a little bit of the greenery on the right hand side on this road, but for the most part, like, it's barely the beginning of spring here, and it's just gonna, all this foliage is gonna open up, and like, this is gonna be so beautiful in about a month or so. Right now we're looking at a bunch of dormant trees and whatnot, so I think once that changes, we'll be looking at what's gonna be like probably one of the most beautiful mountain access trails out here. We're just running next to this stream the whole way, and like, we're cliff faces here, dude. This place is awesome. Gotta get the boys out here. So I think this will capture why the town right next door is called Little Orleans. It's a sick spot with a sick bar, Bill's Place, ran by the son Jack. spent last night out at that bar. But yeah, it looks like New Orleans, there's a trapper that came through way back in the 1700s that was from down in New Orleans. And he was like, damn, this looks kind of just like it. So that's where it gets the name from. All right, we are geared up here for the biggest river crossing so far, Stream Crossing Creek. Definitely not a fucking river. Not even aired down for it again, just in 4 low. Starting to cross here. All right. No binding. Oh yeah. I mean, the Tacoma drives itself. This might as well be a fucking Tesla, you know what I'm saying? Oh, right into another one. Okay. Ooh, this one's got a little steeper of a drop off. Okay. I'll ride the brakes on this guy a little bit coming down. Clean off the tires, as they say. Yeah, let's clean off the tires. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh, there's these cool little inlays here on the left. I'm gonna keep the camera running. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too, is I'm navigating purely off of, the locals were like showing me shit and they were marking off stuff. They're like, oh, here, 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 here. So I'm trying to get around to all the spots they were showing me. I was at Bill's place, 161-year-old tavern last night. Yeah, let me see where I want. Ooh, don't want to do that. I can't refocus. These little tunnels, drainage tunnels, but they're actually pretty damn big. There's a creek that's running all along this. I think it's 15 Mile Creek, but I'm not too sure, to be honest. Maybe GPS knows something I don't. Maybe the map knows something I don't. Let's push this back out. Gonna need that. Yeah, we're gonna keep trucking along. Apparently Mertens Road's got some good stuff. Trying to make my way out to this tunnel, Paw Paw Tunnel. Apparently it's a tunnel that connects a couple towns, and in the center of it, it bends, so like you can't see nothing. It gets completely dark. Apparently it's like long as shit. It's like 4,000 feet. It's like almost a mile. Cannot drive the truck through it. It is a walking path only, so I will need to get in some steps today, but that's where I'm headed right now, and I'm checking out everything along the way. All right, so searching for this little tunnel guy here, and apparently I gotta go down this trail a couple miles. I don't know, there's people at the top. They said they didn't go down. It was like this older couple with a dog. It's actually a pretty steep trail. I'm gonna flip this thing around. I feel like my grandparents. All right, yeah, so we're walking down this steep trail here. And apparently it'll bring us down to, I guess, maybe an overlook of the tunnel. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the tunnel though, so if I gotta, you know, trailblaze a little bit, I might have to do that. Yeah, there's like this older couple up top, and they're like, yeah, you know, we hear it's either like a mile or an hour and a half down to get down, and like this other dude was leaving. He was saying he couldn't figure it out either. I just said, fuck it, I'm going down. So that's where I'm at right now. It's about 1 o'clock. I didn't bring water, food, or anything with me down here. I have it all back up in the truck. Lock that sucker up too. I don't know. See what's down here. I'll let y'all know. All right. So I'm on this road down to the tunnel, and I was like, kind of steep downhill a little bit. So I don't know how long it's gonna take either. I think it's, I can't see now that I started the video, but I think it's like about 2 o'clock right now. Sun goes down about 8. I've been getting mixed messages for how long this trail takes. So I figure while it's on the downhill, it'd be in my best interest to put some gas on it and jog my fat ass down the hill, which I did. Then I remember I don't have any water. So best to be conservative with that. Got some cool stuff here about how they built the tunnel I'm trying to get into. Paw Tunnel. That's where I'm headed. I'm not even sure this is gonna get me there, unfortunately.
If not, I'll have to do it again tomorrow. But I really don't want to do that. Tomorrow's weather's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be like 80 degrees. Right now it's like 60, which is actually perfect. It was supposed to be 60 and like really windy. Not really what's happening. But well, actually, it was windy enough this morning, believe it or not. After I got out of my rooftop tent, the wind was so strong, and this kind of sucked too because I had my my rain fly open, so I like the hooks going into it and all that. And the wind fucking blew that thing closed. With all those in there, I like pull it back apart real quick, make sure nothing got bent. Everything seemed fine. I couldn't believe it closed with the metal rain fly rods propping it up. I didn't really get it, but the wind was pretty strong. It's like I think it said 30-mile-an-hour gusts today, and it comes down through the holler, so like you hear it coming too. It like starts howling. It's almost like how like thunder and lightning is, like you hear it and then there's like a little, you know, time delay, and then it hits you. You can hear it coming over the crest of some of the hills, and then it just shoots right down through the holler, and that's where my spot is right now. It's like in this little gully. Yeah, but I thought the weather today was gonna be pretty gnarly. It's not. The weather yesterday though, I ended up, you know, putting the tent up at night in the dark because it's at night and we're in the middle of nowhere, so it was dark, and it was raining. It just sucked putting it up like that, but looked at it this morning, everything was done right and everything got figured out. I stayed at Bill's place, local 161-year-old tavern. Stayed out there a little bit too late. Really cool. Got to know Jack, the owner. Okay, now I think I'm looking at an overlook, so tune in a moment. All right, so I think we're getting closer to what I assume is the C&O Canal. I keep saying towpath detour, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what a towpath is. We're getting down to the water level here, so I'm hoping that means that we're getting down to where the tunnel entrance is. I don't know. The signage here, not the best. You know, room for improvement for sure. But very cool spot tucked away. Right now I'm the only person on this trail, at least as far as I can tell. I can't tell if the C&O trail is like a bike trail or something. I know there's a C&O trail, and then there's a C&O Canal, which I'm next to overlooking right now, but I don't know what that means. We got another. I mean, this is the shit I'm talking about. All right, so towpath detour down there. So that's the towpath detour. And then this trail sign is broken. And so that's pointing nowhere. And then I don't have my axe with me. It's up in the truck, so I can't chop this down. I can't tell if they're trying to physically block it. I don't know. And now it looks like there's some signage saying the area is closed. I'm not sure I'm gonna heed that warning, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let's see what we got. Where's that shit right there? Yeah, see, I just don't know. I just do not know what is going on. So it's saying it's closed by the Department of the Interior for emergency conditions, which truthfully does sound like something I should listen to. But some neat little water springs over there too. I think I can do the towpath. Let's keep beating down the trail of the towpath. I don't want to get too far down here too, because I took the downhill way down, and it was probably only about a mile. I jogged it. It was like, took maybe, I don't know, like 10 minutes. But it's probably gonna be a pain in the ass to hike back up, so we'll cross that when we get there. But yeah, I guess today I'll be towing. I'll go to the towpath, and I'll be towing, and we'll see where that goes. Keep you posted. All right, so I think I finally understand the tow path. The tow path takes you down what looks like a road, and then you can tow something down into the water here on that canal. Yeah, we got some bikers coming in front of us, and it looks like we'll get some info about what the hell's down here. All right, just passed 2 bikers, and they said the tunnel's down this way about a quarter mile, and they're biking through the tunnel. So I think this is part of the bike trail. Bike tracks all through here, so that makes sense. About a quarter mile down this way. Beautiful scenery down here, beautiful. But it's only 1:30, so I have more time than I thought. So I probably ran for nothing, but a little exercise outside never hurt anybody. There's a lot of bikers coming through here. Look at those tracks. It's my native Hawaiian coming out up the dirt. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, bikers came through here recently. I can feel it in the dirt. Ignore the tracks going through the mud. I can feel it in the dirt. Dude, look at that. Got fresh springs coming up on both sides. Something Jack was telling me, damn, it's so muddy. Fuck. One thing I didn't say is I'm sitting here, I don't have any boots, or I don't have any like hiking boots or anything. I'm wearing freaking Justin's all the way down in here. It's just gonna, they did pretty good for the jog down. They're pretty cushioned, I can't even lie. But yeah, it's gonna get messy. I don't think there's any way around it. Yeah, we got springs all around here. Apparently at my camping site as well, I have a fresh spring that the DNR like cement closed up, and it's actually running water down through the drive access to my campsite 85. Beautiful out here, man. Beautiful day today too. Just beautiful. Right on the border of Maryland and West Virginia. Such a cool space. Everything to lead me right here. Beautiful. This entrance, man. This entrance is crazy. It looks like you can see just out the other end of it. So I was lied to. I said it bends, you don't get any light through. But it was like there's a little bit of light through. So ever so slightly. Oh man, if I had somebody else to take a picture, I'd definitely go up that. And post up top. Go down on the other side. Man. Got a couple bikers here. So I just finished making it through. It was actually way longer than I thought it was. And it brings you through here. It looks like it pops us out next to the Potomac, if I had to guess. I'm not gonna lie, that thing was dark, long, wet. It kind of scared the shit out of me. It's way longer than I thought it was. Yeah, Tunnel Hill Trail though, if I want to take that way back, apparently I can, but I just think that it's closed. It was saying it was closed on the other side, but on this side I don't really see anything that says that. So I don't know. But I'm gonna head back through the way I came. Yeah, it's beautiful to see on the outside, but I'm not gonna lie, going through the middle by myself, scary. Yeah, so apparently this canal used to be like a shipyard up in the holler, because there's all the trees out there, and then the canal was how they would get it to the canal, and the tunnel actually is how they would get the ships to the Potomac and get them out on the water. Yeah, pretty cool spot. Wish I had a flashlight. Would have made that walk through tunnel a lot easier. Some people might be like, Adam, you have an iPhone. The iPhone has a flashlight. Well, that flashlight sucks. Yeah, I never realized how bad it was until I actually needed it, and it's no good. It was not helpful at all. And yeah, that was the tunnel, Paul Tunnel. Well, I definitely was not running back up that. That was exhausting. Altogether, about, I don't know. Shit, catch my breath. Truck's to where I left it. I guess it was about 15 minutes down to the water from here. This is a pull off at the top of Tunnel Hill Road. 15 minutes jogging down to the bottom of the thing to get to the water level, and then probably 30 minutes down and back across the tunnel. And then the hike back up the hill, probably like 40 minutes. Definitely gonna feel that. Gonna get a little bit of water. Well earned.
All right, we got another crossing on Kirk Road here. I see another one coming up, and I think it's a bigger creek, so I'm just gonna go ahead and switch from 4 high to 4 low now. All right, and I just heard it lock in, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go back into drive. We'll go through this in 4 low, and then the next one up and around the bend, we'll go 4 low as well. This is Kirk Road. Looks like it's out by Orchard Pond and this other area called Orchard. I was reading a sign a little bit back, and it was saying, oh god, this shit's steep. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. It was saying it's 285 acres of some form of like government protected land, where they're like making sure that the wildlife has the foliage and food sources. So I'm headed over to this Orchard Pond now, which I think is like the bottom area of this, and I'm thinking that it'll be a good bit of trees and whatnot over there. I haven't really seen any of that yet, but I assume that that's what's coming. That's what I'm assuming. This is not the other creek crossing. This is just a little puddle, couple of little puddles. Oh yeah, man, that thing's throwing me around. All right, I think up here around this bend, and it looks like this is Big Run Creek that we're about to cross. We'll see what this looks like. Deep Run Big Bend Trail to Mertens Avenue, 2.4 miles to 15 Mile Creek Road, 6.5, and then please do not litter. Yes, please do not litter. Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest creek crossing so far, just by longest. Yeah, I'm already in 4 low. It looks like it's pretty smooth though, so we should be all right here. Butter. All right, so it looks like we made it to Orchard Pond. I'm not seeing a bunch of trees. It's 3 o'clock, so there's still some other area I want to cover, so I'm probably not gonna do that. But I'm gonna check out some of the other ponds and see what's up. All right, so now I am deep down Jacobs Road. And so I heard about this. I saw this in a video when I was looking at coming out to Green Ridge, but it's not even on the map. I'm not sure they want people coming here, but this is like an adolescent youth center, like detention camp. So I guess they brought misbehaving children out here way back when. I don't know. It's called Backbone Mountain Youth Center, and it's all decrepit as hell. Yeah, let's see. I am on 4 high on here, and this is it's like kind of asphalt. I'm afraid I'm gonna get a little binding. I need to figure out what those limits are as well. Oh yeah, dude, this shit is dumpy as hell. They got burned down buildings and shit. What the fuck? Yo. Where am I? Oh, dude. Sniped that penis. Oh, check that out. Oh, yeah. I see that guy from across the room. To the left of that door. That's a big one. Got some artists out here in the woods. Good for them. Yeah, this place is a total shithole, so I will safely be moving on from here. Yeah, I'm getting a little binding, so let me go ahead and get into regular two-wheel drive for this. Alright. Still blinking, has not disengaged. I'm gonna go back into 4 high. And then I'm gonna go back into two-wheel drive. And then give it a little steer. Let's see what happens. Alright, there it goes. Now it's off. Now we're gonna do like a 50-point turn right here. Dude, trapping out the bando. So we're on the border of Maryland and West Virginia. So this, oh, dude, what the fuck are the tires up there? I'm not sure what's happening here. Seems like somebody had a party here and I was not invited. You know, that or they're dumping shit or something or other. There are some people that live back here. An open secret. FTP. Hashtag an open secret. What the hell is that, man? I don't know. Some urban exploring. Not really urban at all, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go out and about in this area. There's some graffiti around here that looks actually half decent, aside from that gigantic penis. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep moving on Jacobs Road. See what else waits for me down here. It's an interesting little spot for sure. Yeah, interesting little spot. I gotta figure out where the hell I am. Am I still on Jacobs Road? Yeah, okay. Yep. And that was yeah, there's more over here. Little dumpy spot. That guy is a little ripper. Get up that thing. That thing's pretty steep. Oh, dude, if I had just a couple less brain cells, I'd definitely try to get the Tacoma up there. That thing is steep. Not doing it justice from this angle. Yeah. All right, so this is the back of my truck right now, the way I have it set up. I've got a farm jack mounted over here on the right, and then I've got an axe and a shovel mounted on the left with molly grips, or I'm sorry, with quick fist grips, sorry. Mollies are the panels up top here. I haven't really found a crazy good use for those. I have a fire extinguisher and a first aid My Medic kit that will probably end up going on those. And then as I find like smaller things, I think the weight limit for those is like 25 pounds. And since I have a 5-foot bed, I might have been able to fit the axe in there, looking at how it aligns with the bottom sill right there. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do that, who knows. But yeah, right now I just have everything in bins and then strapped together when I ride so it doesn't get tossed around. And it's actually worked amazingly well. This is the rain fly I took off last night so I could look at the stars. Come to find out, it's got a clear window in the top of it, so I didn't need to take it off, and it's kind of a really big pain to take off, so I'm gonna have to put it back on at some point. There was not really a reason to take it off. I think that I'll probably re-season it with waterproofing spray though. Those are rainfly rods. Those were I got closed like that. Those were holding this up on top of the tent, and the tent slammed shut from the wind. It was crazy. But yeah, in the back left I have tools. In the front here I have like camping stuff.
right here I have more of like electronics, defense stuff. And then in the back right is the recovery gear. That thing's full of all kinds of winches and plates and chains and hooks and all the good stuff. And then in the back middle I have water. Was a larger pack of water, now it's a much smaller pack of water. But yeah, that's what we're posted up with. We got that sitting on a smart cap canopy, bed topper, whatever you want to call it. And then front runner load bars above that, right here, mounted to the tent. And then these are the front runner quick release tent mounts that I put on custom rails, and then it's using a Yakima Skyrise soft shell tent. Yakima right there. These are pretty sweet because it's going to make it really easy for me to take them off when I want it off. It's literally just pop these 4 bad boys off like that, and then you just lift it off, and then you can take it on and off like really easily. It's going to make it pretty easy for me to store it when I'm not using it, because I'm going to be in Richmond soon and just don't want to have this on in the city, I don't think. But yeah, that's my back